The biggest crypto pyramid schemes. The cryptocurrency market is worth trillions of dollars, but it is unregulated. Anonymity, transparency, and decentralization are the primary marketing points for the DeFi realm, but these upsides have also led to severe losses to the tune of billions of dollars. Crypto pyramid schemes are among the most significant causes, so let's check out the biggest crypto pyramid schemes of the century. OneCoin. Bulgaria in 2014 saw one of the worst pyramid schemes in the history of cryptocurrency, and perhaps even the financial markets. And get this, a woman oversaw and pulled it off. Ruha Ignatova and Sebastian Greenwood were the masterminds behind the scheme, which ripped investors of a whopping sum of $4 billion. OneCoin exhibited many signs of being an invalid cryptocurrency, starting with its lack of a blockchain or any valid use case. Furthermore, you could only buy and sell tokens on the OneCoin website. Now, you would wonder how such a scam convinced wise investors to part with their hard-earned funds. But Ignatova and her team had their ways. Like every pyramid scheme works, Ignatova had to convince users that the project was the new Bitcoin, and her many incentives encouraged participation on a larger scale. Fortunately, the government caught a whiff of the plan and warned Bulgaria's citizens. 5 other countries, including the United States, United Kingdom, Thailand, Germany, and Austria, warned citizens about the dangers of investing with Ignatova, even though she hasn't been apprehended until today. However, 2 of her cohorts, her brother and business partner, were caught and are facing charges for their financial crimes.
We provide software development, recruitment, and consulting services in the fields of fintech, cryptocurrencies, and blockchain worldwide. If you're looking for a job as a developer, email your resume to jobs@qqNade.com. That's jobs@qqNade.com. Contact us for a free consultation through our website at qqNade.com. If you'd like more details, check out the description below this video.
Gain Bitcoin. Here, 80,000 Bitcoins were lost to Amit Bharadwaj, the Indian mastermind behind Gain Bitcoin, a project purported to deceive investors with little to no knowledge about cryptocurrency investments. The appeal of cloud mining was how Bharadwaj sold Gain Bitcoin to thousands of unsuspecting investors, and the pyramid scheme began in 2015 and continued until 2018. By this period, more than 8,000 investors had lost their funds. Amit Bharadwaj was arrested sometime in 2018, but he died of a cardiac arrest before he could face the consequences of his actions. Those that trusted him lost up to $300 million, which has not been recovered until today. So how did he and his cohorts manage to scam investors to the tune of $300 million? Well, he promised a massive return on their investments, up to 10% every month, and he kept his promise for 18 months. Investigations are still ongoing about the nature and depth of the pyramid scheme. Ajay Bharadwaj, Amit's brother, has been mandated to cooperate with Indian law enforcement in the hopes that the government can regain lost funds. He has court orders to provide his crypto wallet and the information needed to gain entry. The lesson learned from this and many other schemes on this list is that all that glitters isn't gold, especially in the unregulated crypto market. Undoubtedly, the decentralized finance sphere is an excellent source of passive and active income, and many have gotten rich overnight. However, massive returns on investments have proven to be the way into investors' hearts, and the biggest scams in history have consistently taken advantage of that.
We provide software development, recruitment, and consulting services in the fields of fintech, cryptocurrencies, and blockchain worldwide. If you're looking for a job as a developer, email your resume to jobs@qqNade.com. That's jobs@qqNade.com. Contact us for a free consultation through our website at qqNade.com. If you'd like more details, check out the description below this video.
BitConnect. In 2016, a coin named BitConnect was created by Satish Kumbani, with the promise that investors could gain up to 40% monthly when they locked $1,000 on the intended platform. This would be done through volatility software and an advanced bot that could maximize profits hands-off. The offer was a little over 1% daily profit, but you had to lock your tokens on a platform provided by the Ponzi scheme mastermind. Of course, massive profits in that regard were bound to raise eyebrows, and experts like the founder of Litecoin and Ethereum were the first to call out the scam artist that was qqNade. 2 years had gone by before investors were the wiser, and by 2018 the value of the project was now less than 90% of the initial offering. When the dust cleared, Satish qqNade had ripped users of his platform of $2.5 billion. And that is not all. Investors received rewards for inviting their friends and family also to put money into the crypto lending platform, and this resulted in losses for thousands. The incentives for bringing more people were even more attractive and beneficial than the profits to be realized from the trading bots. qqNade and his cohorts facilitated the crime by exchanging investors' funds with untraceable cryptocurrencies in the international market. They took advantage of the anonymity of the blockchain, and he managed to keep people unaware by manipulating the token economics of his project. He touted his project as a crypto lending platform, and what you should know is that there are many more services like that today. To avoid losses of an unrecoverable magnitude, it is best to avoid lending platforms or any system that takes your coins from you under the guise of growing them on your behalf. To date, qqNade has not been found. He continually evades the authorities, even though he has to face charges to the tune of 70 years in prison. But in all likelihood, the chances of apprehending this criminal mastermind are low, considering that he has the funds to remain out of the system's reach. Plus Token. China and Korea were the recipients of the pyramid scheme called Plus Token. The project emerged in 2018 and ripped investors of $3 billion. The guilty parties propagated the typical pyramid scheme on a Chinese platform, WeChat. It encouraged participants to invite their family and friends to partake in the massive returns they would qualify for when they invested their tokens. It is estimated that 4 million people were victims of the ripoff, and the money lost has not been regained to today. Returns of up to 30% monthly were promised to investors, so long they agreed to convert their valid tokens like Ethereum and Bitcoin into Plus tokens. Get this, more than 80 people were involved in the pyramid scheme, so it is easy to understand why it was successful. They divided the tokens into smaller portions and separated them into different accounts to make the funds untraceable. The Chinese government has apprehended 6 to 27 of the scam artists involved in the pyramid scheme, but chances are the mastermind or originator is still at large. Unfortunately, investors were unable to recover their funds. The situation can just as easily be prevented. Avoid inviting family and friends to invest in projects you are unsure of. Massive returns on lending platforms or leaving your crypto in the custody of others also should not appeal to you. Believe it, there are better, more legitimate, and more feasible ways to make money in the decentralized finance market. Centra Tech. Some of your favorite celebrities have also aided the pyramid schemes that have rocked the decentralized finance market. Most notable are Kim Kardashian, she wasn't involved in the Centra Tech case though, Floyd Mayweather, and Paul Pierce, also not directly involved. A-list endorsements effectively convince multitudes to participate in anything, as the phenomenon of influencing is becoming more rampant in today's world. The words of your favorite celebrity are often persuasive enough to get you to do things you may not otherwise do, and unscrupulous crypto developers have taken advantage of that. Centra Tech was founded in October 2017 by Robert Farkas, Saurabh Sharma, and Raymond Tarpani. They solicited the help of big-time celebrities mentioned earlier, including DJ Khaled, and defrauded investors of $25 million. In September 2021, there was an ongoing civil action against the founders of the Centra Tech project, and the defendants pleaded guilty to misleading the public about the project's validity. It was a pyramid scheme, and the defendants were also guilty of violating SEC regulations. There were lies from the coin developers, all in attempts to inflate the token's price. One of such mistruths was publicizing that the project would develop a card that would allow transactions anywhere MasterCard, Visa, and card payments were accepted, due to a partnership they formed with these service providers. Although Centra Tech was not modeled after the conventional pyramid schemes, The shady ICO, alongside other fake promises made by the coin developers, accounted for severe losses for investors, a crime for which the guilty parties are facing retribution. The celebrities that endorsed the act also face charges and have been mandated to pay certain fees by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Celebrities and influencers are the instruments used by crypto scammers and pyramid schemers in the latest part of the 21st century. You don't need to invite one person who invites another, because the reach of these influencers is broader than you'd think. For instance, DJ Khaled is a revered producer with 9 million Instagram followers. Kim Kardashian has more than 300 million, and Floyd Mayweather has 28 million. Their audience is more than enough to reach at least 1 in 5 Americans who use the internet and social media platforms. Pincoin and iFan. Pincoin is a Vietnamese crypto pyramid scheme whose mastermind absconded with $870 million. It took off by deceiving people into selling their tokens to the platform at a higher price. However, they got a different and supposedly more valuable coin in exchange. Crypto enthusiasts were drawn to the project and believed they would have access to easier sharing and higher returns on their investments. Note that the company promised up to 40% profits, which is frankly unreasonable in the decentralized finance realm. But again, many other pyramid schemes have taken advantage of people by offering high returns on investments, so this is becoming a roadmap of some sort. There was massive ROI on investments from $100 to $250,000. They offered high cuts ranging from 156% to 321%, which is unreasonable. However, 32,000 people fell victim to this scam and lost millions that haven't been recovered. When participants in the project exchanged their valid and established cryptocurrencies for Pincoin, they discovered they could not liquidate their funds. The Pincoin company had an office discovered to have been vacated months before investors caught a whiff of what was happening. In other words, the scam's perpetrators have not been found to date and may have disappeared forever with nearly $1 billion. Aliyah. Aliyah was developed in the UAE in December 2021. Contrary to public belief that the Dubai government okayed or endorsed the token, it was created by an independent party under Aliyah Finance, a company based in the UAE. Aliyah Finance was created by Sinan a Turkish tech genius who promised unreasonable but massive returns on every investment. This was a proper or conventional pyramid scheme that rewarded users based on the number of people they convinced to participate. The ranks increased based on how many people you brought into the project. Of course, the higher the number, the more you stood to benefit. The bonuses were massive and undoubtedly attractive, but in the end, it was another pyramid scheme built on a valueless shitcoin. New Egypt. New Egypt is not a pyramid scheme based on the development of a cryptocurrency compared to the others on our list. This ripoff took a different route, which was equally as disastrous and financially reeking as the other schemes in the decentralized finance realm. The scam was run under the guise of a cryptocurrency investment company, which took funds from investors with the promise that they would earn 10% monthly profits. The company started in 2015 and scammed users of up to $1.3 billion until 2021, when the perpetrators were apprehended. The investment business was registered under GAS Consulting Technology under the name and supervision of Gleidson Ocasio dos Santos, who was dubbed the moniker of Bitcoin Pharaoh. Brazil was home to the scam that cost cryptocurrency enthusiasts billions of dollars. But fortunately, some of the funds were recovered in April 2021, while the culprits attempted to abscond via a helipad. Pyramid schemes are trending in the crypto sphere, and they are devastating because they involve people who invite loved ones to enjoy the supposedly beneficial incentives. However, when the dust clears, initial investors are not only at a monetary loss, but also lose their credibility among family and friends.
We provide software development, recruitment, and consulting services in the fields of fintech, cryptocurrencies, and blockchain worldwide. If you're looking for a job as a developer, email your resume to jobs@qqNade.com. That's jobs@qqNade.com. Contact us for a free consultation through our website at qqNade.com. If you'd like more details, check out the description below this video.